Hi everyone, it's Micheal here again from MyZone, and this is MyZone Plus. What I'm going to do with you today is I'm going to bring you through a simple workout that you can do at home for about 45 minutes to an hour, and we're going to start. I'm going to put this up on the website as well, and it's going to be in the papers and things as well. Okay, so we're going to start with a warm up, and we're just going to get the blood flowing to all the muscles and get the body moving, getting ready for the main phase of the exercise. Okay, so step one, we're just going to get the legs mobile. Okay, so we're going to start off with a nice little jog on the spot. Now, I'm not going to be going through the whole program, just a quick look at how to do all the different exercises, okay? And we're going to start up by bringing the heels up nice and high, get them right up to the bum. You're going to do these for a couple of seconds each time. Okay, and then we're going to change over. We're going to bring the high knees in front, just as high as you can, and get the hands moving by your side. Okay? Again, just another couple of seconds. So your warm up in total is about 3, 4, 5 minutes at most. Okay? So once you've done a good couple of seconds of those, we're going to move into jump jacks. I'm just going to move my pillow out of the way. I'm just going to start hands in by your side, feet by your side. You're going to jump out at the same time, hands to shoulder height and feet out wide. Okay? Then you're going to come in and out like that. Give yourself 10 to 15 repetitions of this. All part of your warm up now, remember. Okay, so when you have your 15 repetitions done, you slow down. We're just going to work on the mobility of the hip. So we're going to go one knee in front and one to the side. Okay, so I'm going to repeat that again, 10 to 15 repetitions. So each one in front, one to the side is 1 rep. Okay, that's 2 and 3, and then you're going to repeat on the other side. It's 1, 2 and 3. Okay, so then we're just going to mobilise the shoulders. So give yourself some space. I'm going to start rotations forward. Start off nice and easy, gradually building up the speed, okay? You're going to change direction, go back the other way. Again, just mobilising the shoulders and the chest muscles. Then you're going to go over and back in front. Okay, so again, 3, 4, 5 minutes the most, just for that warm up, okay? So, the main body of the program we're going to move on to. Now, the reason I'm doing this at home inside in the hall, and there might be a bit of an echo, is because this is for people who don't have any equipment, okay? So what we're starting with, all you have here, we're going to have 2 bottles. They're 2 litre bottles. When they're full, they're about 2.1 kilos each. Alright, so we'll have 2 of those. And we're just going to have a pillow with us as well. We can just kneel on later on. Okay. So the first exercise we're going to do is we're going to climb the stairs and we're going to come back down. Now how we're climbing the stairs, we're going to take 2 steps at a time, all the way up. And then we're going to come back down, and on every step we're going to do a squat. Okay? And I'm going to bring the bottles of water with me just as added weight. So you're just going to be having them by your side straight arm. Okay? I'm just going to head up and I'm going to try this one. So a bottle of water in each hand. You start off, first step, squeeze the bum on the way up. So every 2 steps, all the way up to the top of the stairs. I hope you can see me okay from down there. What we're going to do is we're going to come back down, arms nice and straight, and we're just going to do normal squats, okay? So you lead the hips down, squeezing the bum. Every step you come down, we're doing a squat. So I hope you don't have 3 flights of stairs at one. So all the way down. Remember, try and keep as much of that foot on the step as you can, so don't have the toes hanging out too much, okay? Again, you're only hold on to these bottles for extra weight. All the way down to the bottom. Okay, that's exercise 1. So, you're going to repeat that for 3 minutes. Okay, so you take 2 steps at a time on the way up. You squat on every single step coming down, and you go back up, taking 2 steps at a time, and you repeat that fully for 3 minutes. Okay. Next exercise is your press up. Now there is another video on the website just before this one called how to do a press up. So I'm not going to take too long demonstrating it here. We're just going to go straight through it. Okay. So this is what the pillow is for. Now you're going to kneel on the pillow with your knees And to make it easier or harder, you can start on a higher step and you'll be letting yourself in so there isn't as much pressure on the knee. Or you start on a lower step to make it that bit harder and you're letting yourself down. So keep your body nice and straight. And as you progress then, as the weeks go on, you just let the pillow out and now you're on the lowest step. And gradually you're going to be moving onto the floor. So body nice and straight again. Elbows at 90 degrees. Okay? So you're going to be looking at 15 repetitions of the press up. Okay? Next exercise then, so we're moving along nice and fast, so if you need to look back over everything, just press rewind or view it all again and we go from there. Okay? The next exercise is called quick feet. So what that is, you're going to step up, use the lowest part of the step here on the stairs. You're going to step up with the right, step up with the left, down with the right, down with the left. Okay? As fast as you can. It's quick feet for a reason. So get your phone with you as well, I suppose it's a third piece of equipment, just so you can time how long. Because you're going to do these for 30 seconds, okay? So full speed, you're going up and down, the arms moving as well. Stay on the ball of the foot, and you're just going up and down as fast as you can. So it's high intensity, getting the heart rate thumping, working on the cardio. Alright, that's our next exercise. Okay, so we're going to move on. So you're taking about 30 seconds rest between each exercise, okay? Or less. Basically all you want to do is take enough rest to move from exercise to exercise, okay? So our next exercise is going to be called the reverse fly. Now what that is, you go down into your squat position. So you lead with your hips and you stop about halfway, so your upper body is still about 45 degrees. You're going to go with your hands, so the front part of your hand facing each other, small little bend on the elbow. You're going to keep your head just looking forward and you're going to start up like that, as if you're flying your wings, flapping your wings, and you're looking to squeeze the shoulder blades here on top, and you're looking to work the trapezius muscles on the upper back. So take your time, it's not about speed, it's about that control. Squeeze those shoulder blades, keep your stomach nice and tight to support your position. Okay. Now, there's no specific repetitions there, you're just going to fatigue. And what that means is you just keep going until you're getting so tired and so tight that they're just killing you, okay? And then you just move on, alright? Your next exercise then are called dips, okay? And the function of the dip is to work on your triceps here on the back of your arm, okay? So, what we're going to do is get ourselves down onto the lower step of the stairs. Have your hands beside your hips. And you're going to lead with the elbows backwards, okay? So first of all, slide your bum just off the edge of the step. Now the farther out your feet go, the harder it's going to get. The closer in they are, the easier it is. So you just let yourself down, all the way down to the floor, and back up. And this is your repetition. So again, let your feet out. Now, watch the elbow goes straight back and back up, and not out to the side, okay? Straight down, again, go for 15 repetitions, keep your bum nice and close to the step, alright? And there are the dips. Okay, next exercise, going to be calf raises, okay? And you're going to be working on the calf, which is the muscle, the lower part, the back of your leg here, okay? So again, we're going to take up one of the bottles just as a bit of extra weight. We're going to have our hand at this side on the banister. And we're going to start with one-legged calf raises, okay? So whichever leg you're holding the bottle on, that's the leg that stays in contact with the step. So over here, my hand is the bottle of water. So this step, my foot is on the step. This leg comes up, crosses over the back of my leg. Now, as you can see, my foot is hanging out over the edge of the step because you want your heel to get to go down below the level of the step and push up nice and high. Down below, keep your knees straight, don't let it bend. So down below, up nice and high. I'll repeat this for 15 repetitions. One side, hold onto the wall on the other side, and repeat again. So let the foot out, leg nice and straight, up nice and high. And your 15 single ones done. You're going to do the two of them together just for an extra burn. Up nice and high, get the heels down. 2. Okay. Again, that's to work the calf at the bottom of the leg. Okay. So your next exercise, while their legs are getting a chance to recover, you're just going to work on some of the upper body. So we're going to work on the biceps. Okay. Now you'll find 2.1 kilos isn't that heavy, but it's just a starter because this whole program is based on just getting people started. Okay. So again, full bottle, 2.1 kilos. All you're going to do, small little bend on the knees, just take some pressure off the back. Hands in by your side, so pin that elbow into your ribs. And all you want to do, curl up nice and straight, breathing out and back down. So you can start going just a little bit faster, so you don't have to take too long. But you want the arms to go straight, fully straight, and you're not just doing this halfway down. Full arms up and down. Again, you're going for 15 repetitions. Be sure to squeeze that bicep at the top and straighten the arm fully on the way down. So that's your 15 reps. Okay, so again, be careful with the breathing. Always breathe out on the way up, in on the way down. That's your bicep curl. Okay, so now that your calves had that quick bit of a respite, we're going to go back onto some leg work. We're going to combine it with some shoulder work as well. Okay, so again, use your 2.1 kilos. You're going to start with squat and shoulder press. Now, some people, you can start out here if you have the flexibility, otherwise start in with the palms facing you. Okay, so your squat and shoulder press, you squat down as normal, so you lean back with the hips down to 90 degrees, and at the top you press overhead. Okay, so down and press. So squat and shoulder press. So just be careful of the hands when you squat down. They're facing in towards you on the way down, and they rotate out and face out on the way up. Okay? So you're working shoulders, quads, glutes, and calves a little bit again. Okay? That's your squat and shoulder press. So, you're working on the legs. So again, we're going to, because your body is kind of getting a little bit, the heart rate is slowing down just a little bit more after the calf raises, we're going to do the calf raise leading with the other leg. So if you led with the calf raise, or sorry, the quick feet, we're going to repeat. So if we did the quick feet leading with your left leg first, so if you're going left, right, you're going to go to the opposite direction. So you're going to go right, left, okay? So exactly the same as the first time, fast as you can, on the ball of the foot, keep that stomach pulled in, up and down again, 30 seconds, okay? So remember, for all the exercises, you're taking a 30-second rest and you do the next exercise. And you're going to repeat this 3 times in total, okay? So you're going to have roughly 3 or 4 minutes of a warm-up at the start, and you're going to do your first, do full 3 minutes, going up and down the stairs, take 30 seconds, do your press-ups, 30 seconds, do your flies, and all the way down along, okay? And our last exercise as part of this circuit, we're going to use the pillow again, is just some basic crunches, okay? So again, just let yourself down to the floor. And from here, you're going to start, remember, keep the head nice and neutral, that it's not going back too straight. Imagine you're the tennis ball here, and cross the hands over the chest, or you can start up with the legs to make it easier. All I want you to do is just crunch up, back down on the crunch over. Make it harder across the chest. Pull that stomach in as flat as you can. And harder again on the temples. Okay, so again, 15 repetitions of that. So, unless you're doing like the quick feet for 30 seconds, you're doing 3 minutes up and down, aim for 15 repetitions on the press-ups, the calf raises, the crunches, and the only other thing is the flies. You're doing until fatigue, remember, so until you're just completely tired, okay? So you do 3 full repetitions of that, then you do a little bit of a cool down. So Your cool down is very simple. It's just you use some of the stuff at the start. So again, you're just doing high knees, but it's a lot slower. You're letting the heart rate come down because you don't want the body to slow down too fast. And again, we're just going to curl the heels up behind. Nice and gradually, and the heart rate return to normal. And we're just going to do some nice easy shoulder rotations, opening up the chest, taking big deep breaths, slowing down. And finally then, before you stop, be sure and stretch. Now I know a lot of people are going to watch this video and go, I'm not going to bother it to cool down, not going to bother it to stretching, but it's one of the most important parts of the exercise. So it will help you recover a lot faster. Okay? So we're going to start by stretching the quadriceps. There's the muscle here in front of the leg. And pull the heel up behind. Use some water for balance if you can, if you don't have it yourself. And pull it up as tight as you can and feel some stretch up along the front of the leg. Okay? We're going to repeat this for about 15 to 30 seconds on each side. Okay? For your chest then, you're just going to have your hand along the wall. You're going to turn away from it until you feel some tension up along your chest there. Okay, again, 15 to 30 seconds on each side. Okay? And lastly then, we want to stretch the calves. Now these are just a few basic stretches. Okay, there's a lot more you can do, and you can look those up as well, but I'll be doing other videos on stretching later on. Okay, so just for your calves, quite simply, you can put one leg up here on the step, tuck your toes up towards you, and you lean in over towards it. Now you will feel it on the hamstring as well, but the harder you point up the toes, it will shift that stretch down along the calf. Okay. So that again for a couple of seconds. Remember, put any pressure on your bent leg, not on the straight leg. Yeah. A couple of basic stretches. Be sure and do them, they are going to be important, especially on the calves because they can get very tight. And that's basically your workout at home. Shouldn't take no longer than 45 minutes, an hour tops. So if you don't have the equipment, if you don't have a gym membership, get cracking on this, and remember, watch the nutrition. Thanks very much.